Welcome to Dark Horse Auto and Diesel. Today I'm going to show you how to change the cabin air filter on a 2011 to 2019 Ford Escape. I can tell you, don't go ripping your glove box apart and all that stuff because it's not back there like most vehicles are. You got to come underneath here to start with. And normally there's supposed to be little things that hold this on, but they're missing on this vehicle. But you'll remove those and then you'll pull this little piece of carpet thing out. It's actually behind this door right here. So we'll need to remove this screw here, and that's going to be a T20 Torx bit, and it may help to pull the carpet back a little bit just to get better access to that. Next we'll squeeze these two tabs right here together and pull this door off. Now we can pull the filter out, and you're going to notice that this is kind of a bad design. You have to like crinkle the filter up to get it out, and we're gonna have to do that with a new one too, unless you want to remove a whole bunch of other crap in here, but I got a feeling nobody's gonna do that. Just kind of be careful how much crap you end up knocking loose as far as the dirt and stuff goes. You're probably gonna get hung up on some stuff. There we go. Ah, what a crap design. So yeah, this definitely needed changed. That's pretty bad. So next we'll grab our new air filter, and this one's an aftermarket one. I'll put the OEM part number on the screen, but this one doesn't have airflow arrows, but I'll show you on the factory one here. You're gonna wanna pay attention to those. See how it says airflow with an arrow pointing? You're going to want that pointing towards the rear of the vehicle. So it goes in this direction like that. Apparently some aftermarket ones it doesn't matter. Now we'll install it, and again this is kind of, I'm probably going to have to use both hands here. Unfortunately there is no real way of getting around crushing your filter a little bit. Just be careful with it and try not to rip it. And the OEM filters tend to be a little more pliable. By the way, this is a Fram filter I'm using. One more reason why I don't like using Fram, but it was on clearance. That's what we ended up with. Just kind of move it around a little bit, make sure it's free, like I just did. And that's that. Next we can reinstall the cover. And then we'll reinstall our screw. Get our carpet put back to where it was. And then reinstall our little carpet piece here. At least to the best of your abilities with what you have to work with. And that's all there is to it. If this video helped you, you can give it a better chance to help other people by hitting the like button. That tells the YouTube algorithm to show it to more people and puts it higher up in search results. If it was so helpful that you'd like to show your appreciation by buying me a drink, you can do that too by hitting the thanks button. If you'd like to see more repair content and, on occasion, instruction, be sure to subscribe and sign up for notifications. Thanks for watching and supporting my channel.